So now to transfer the artwork for the 2 layer that I'm doing. Again, is you're not limited to 2 layers. You can do as many layers as you want to. This one's gonna be right on top of this one. Sometimes you have some artwork that's gonna be right next to it, however the case may be, but you know, just let your imagination go wild. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this transfer paper, just like how we did the other one, but this one's to transfer one to the other and put the artwork together. So I'm gonna start with this one. And what I'm gonna do is I'm reusing this transfer tape. This is the 3rd time I'm gonna reuse this transfer tape. So that's a pretty neat thing. So I'm gonna grab the transfer tape. I'm gonna put my artwork here and I'm gonna transfer everything. So I'm gonna put my artwork there. Just let me do this. I'm gonna stick the transfer tape back on the backing. I'm sure by doing this several times with different things, you'll have better practice. This is my first time doing this in particular. Okay. And there we go. So this adhesive backing transfer tape or paper is gonna go right there, okay. So now I'm gonna make sure that the artwork sticks to my transfer paper or tape. I've heard it called both ways. I'm not sure which is the proper one. Okay. Grab my transfer tape again, or paper, just to make sure everything's gonna stick to the transfer paper. There it goes. Very nice. Very happy. Perfect. Registration marks, excellent. Okay, so far so good. So there it is. So now, step 2 on this one, and you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this, obviously don't put it down like that because it will stick to the table. I'm gonna put it this way so that the adhesive is part up. And just to have a little bit more space, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Just to have more of an edge to work with. I'm so sad that I messed up my 2nd registration mark, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. Okay. At least we're gonna find out how this is gonna work. Okay. All right, so, how am I gonna do this? I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this to the edge once again. If there's a better way to do this, please let me know how on the comments. Or if you're in my class, just come and tell me. Okay. All right, so how am I going to do this? I'm not sure this is gonna be the best way. I'm trying to align the registration marks. It's gonna work too well because I can't really see it. There we go. I guess the 2nd registration mark would have been nice. Yeah. Okay. All right, I think it's gonna be close. Not perfect, but I think it's gonna work. Okay. Yeah, the 2nd registration mark would have made this a lot easier. Wow, that was a little challenging, but nonetheless. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna leave it like this, but at this point is when you would take your artwork with both layers. And then that is the part you're gonna put on the object that you wanna place. So if anything, I guess what we'll do on the next video is I'm just gonna go place it on my office window just to show you how that would look like at the final product. But other than that, you can leave it like this, take it with the transfer tape and just use it wherever you're gonna need it. Of course, I'm not gonna use the registration mark It's really just for this part right in here, okay?